I request President FKCCI, Mr. S.GURUMURTHY, to welcome the chief guest. Okay. Good afternoon, friends. Before I formally welcome Mr. Gurumurthy, I'd like to give him a rousing welcome. Let's all put our hands together. Mr. S.GURUMURTHY, columnist and corporate consultant, past presidents, members of FKCCI, distinguished invitees, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to have with us Mr. S.GURUMURTHY today. He wears many hats. Of course, he is not wearing one now. He is an economist, columnist, corporate consultant, and one of the most sought after opinion makers. Friends, reams of paper have been written in the last 2 months about the global financial meltdown. It's become very clear that there is no place to hide.
I understand that there are very many questions in the mind of people today, particularly those who are associated with business, banking, finance, economics. But some of us who have been observing the global economic movement, the fundamentals and the forces driving the global economy in the last 15-16 years, this crisis was no surprise. That microeconomics is a very, very important part of macroeconomics. Now all of us understand there is a crisis today. As I said, some of us who have been keenly observing the US and the US-driven world and what drives the US and what is happening today, for us it is no surprise except that some of them expected this to happen 2 years later. It has happened 2 years ahead. The American revival package is $700 billion. The Europe's revival package is $4 trillion. The only sin Europe committed was to have too much allied with America. The penalty has come because of alliance. I'll give you small statistics by which you know how this crisis is a man-made crisis. It is not a systemic crisis. It is a philosophic crisis.
Sri S.GURUMURTHY, columnist and corporate consultant, past presidents, members of FKCCI, distinguished invitees, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to propose a hearty vote of thanks to Mr. S.GURUMURTHY, columnist, corporate consultant, past presidents and members of FKCCI for having made it convenient to be with us today. Thank you, Mananda.